Hi everyone, good morning. Can you see my screen everyone? Can you confirm anyone? Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Yeah. So in the last session we discussed about DevOps introduction. What is DevOps? Why DevOps? Why the project teams are looking for DevOps tools, right? What are the advantages of automation? What is automation? Why automation? How can we perform manual activities into automated way? So these are all we covered right yesterday. So anyone newly joined today, can you share your WhatsApp number and email address in the chat? The GoToMeeting chat, can you share your email address and WhatsApp number so that we'll provide you previous recording. Can you share your WhatsApp number and email address in the chat? New guys who have joined today, so that we'll share with you yesterday's recording and also course content, other information I'll share with you. Fine. Yeah, today we are going to discuss about cloud introduction to cloud computing. Fine. Anyone having any questions on previous session? Anyone having any, yeah, anything you want to know? So you can speak out now. If you have any questions, anything you want to discuss, you can tell me now. So before going to cloud computing, yesterday's demo, most of the people attended, right? Yeah. So if not attended, you can go through the recording session. We'll provide you recording session. Okay, and you can continue from today. Fine. Yeah. Let's get started. So before going to cloud computing, I wanted to clear some questions here. So people are asking so many questions. So different questions I collected from different people. Okay. So yeah, yesterday I got so many calls and so many questions, right? So I prepared some questions. I want to clear the questions first before going to cloud computing. Okay, what is cloud computing? Why cloud computing? So what are the advantages of cloud? We'll see that after these questions. Okay, I collected general questions and technical questions. First, let us go with the technical questions. Yeah, so we have nearly 8 to 10 questions are there, technical questions. So we can complete technical questions. After that, we can go through the general questions. Fine. Yeah, here first question is what is the use of AWS and DevOps at industry level, right? So what is the use of AWS or DevOps? So not only AWS, what is the use of cloud? We can say what is the use of cloud computing, right? Let's try to understand. So for example, in real-time projects, as a DevOps engineer, as a cloud engineer, what we will do? So as a, for example, AWS engineer, for example, okay. So AWS engineer, what they will do? They prepare infrastructure. AWS engineer prepare the infrastructure. What is infrastructure? What is infrastructure? Anyone? AWS engineer always prepare the infrastructure, right? What is infrastructure? So infrastructure is nothing but servers, storage, network, right? Yeah. So what DevOps engineer will do? DevOps engineer will perform the automation activities. So manual activities, whatever we are performing, those we can do in automated way. For example, code deployments, code merging, code pushing, code pulling. So these are all we can perform in automated way, right? Yeah. For example, what is the use of AWS at industry level? Okay. Yeah. So normally, when any project team required any servers, in physical environment, I'm talking about physical data center, local server room, right? So when project team required any servers, what we will do here, first we need to place the order with vendor. So Dell vendor, HP vendor, right? So for example, project team required 10 servers. What is server? Anyone? What is server? Server is a computer, right? So server is having high computing power, right? So high CPU, high memory, high storage, right? In our laptop or desktop, only one storage, one memory module, one storage, one processor available, right? But server side, number of processors, number of RAM modules, number of storage drives, right? So because server we can configure in central location in data center. So everyone access the servers through network, right? Yeah. So what is the use of cloud at industry level? Not only AWS, right? So for example, when you want to configure physical server, first we need to place the order with vendor. So they deliver the server within 1 week or 10 days. After that, we can move the server to data center, server room. So we can configure the server, we can install operating system, we can install packages, updates, patches, and all. Finally, we can move the server to, we can hand over to project team. That is the physical data center activity, physical server activity. So whereas cloud, so whenever you require any server, that should be available immediately within 1 minute. So in AWS, we can create servers within 1 minute. So one server or 10 servers or 100 servers or 1000 servers also, we can create within 1 minute, right? So we just log in into AWS, very simple, very easier. So in AWS, creating servers, creating storages. So this is cloud AWS URL, aws.amazon.com. Click on sign into the console. This is my AWS console. So if you want to create instance means server. So it is very simple, very easier. Okay. Yeah, within 1 minute we can create. So already having servers here, I'll show you. These are all servers. Jenkins server, Docker server, SonarQube, Kubernetes, right? Different servers are there. So creating server and hand over the server to project team is very simple, very easier within 1 minute. Yeah, with all packages, all configurations, all softwares, we can prepare the server within 1 minute in AWS or Azure or Google Cloud, right? Yeah. So here, what will happen if you create within 1 minute? What will happen? Time will be saved and also costing will be saved, right? So normally when we want to procure any physical server, minimum $6,500 physical server, Dell server or HP server. So if you want to configure in your local data center, so the cost would be $6,500 minimum cost. Whereas cloud server, it is a minimal cost, right? So when we go with the cloud server, AWS server or Azure server, so one third cost will be saved. For example, so physical server $400, for example, or else $100, for example. So when we go with the cloud server, it would be $25 only. One third cost will be saved when we go with the cloud servers, AWS server or Azure server. So here what will happen? So when we use cloud, what will happen? Cost will be saved, time will be saved. So client always look for the cost saving, right? So they always try to reduce the costing, right? So that is why they are migrating their infrastructure to cloud platform. Currently, so AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, these three clouds are very popular now in the market, right? So every project team, every organization, they're migrating their applications to cloud platform. They're migrating their databases to cloud platform because of cost saving and time saving. Clear, right, everyone? Everyone clear, right? So what is the use of AWS and DevOps at industry level? Yeah. So I give you unmute option. Wait for some time. You can take down the questions. Okay. You can note down the questions. Okay. So just you can take down the questions. If you have any question, you can put in the chat. So I give you time for asking questions because so in between, if I enable the mic, what will happen? Some noise will be happen, right? Recording will be disturbed. So that is why I give you time for asking. So you can take down questions. Whatever questions you have, you can take down. I give you time. Fine. Yeah. So what is the use of DevOps at industry level? What is the use of DevOps at industry level? So what is DevOps? Anyone? Yesterday we discussed. What is DevOps? DevOps is a set of practices. DevOps is not a tool, right? It is not a tool. Set of practices. So we can, yeah, we have different DevOps tools are there in the DevOps process, right? So by using the tools, what we will do, we can automate the activities. Whatever activities we are performing manually, those we can do in automated way. For example, code deployments. Yesterday we discussed the Java deployment, right? So by using DevOps tools, we can deploy the Java within 1 minute, right? Yeah. So here different Java DevOps tools are there. So by using the DevOps tools, we can perform the automation activities. So in our project, 7 years back, 8 years back, our team size 180 members. In our project, in our organization, our team size. So 8 years back, 7 years back, 180 members. So currently 30 members only. Why that much of drastic change? Anyone? Why this much of drastic change? Anyone? Because of automation, because of DevOps tools, because of agile methodology, right? So currently, most of the organizations, they are using DevOps tools to automate the manual activities into automated way. Clear, right, everyone? So currently, whatever activities we are performing in real-time projects, code movement, code merging, code pulling, code pushing, so code deployment, and also share fault creation, IP reservations, right? So these are all we are doing currently. We are doing in automated way by using DevOps tools. So what is the use of this? Here also cost saving and also time saving. So yesterday we discussed Java deployment. For example, if you want to deploy Java on 1,000 servers manually, physical servers, it takes 10,000 minutes, right? But when we use DevOps tools, within 1 minute, we can perform the activity. So not only 1,000 servers, even 10,000 servers also, we can deploy Java within 1 minute, right? Yeah. So by using DevOps tools, we can automate the manual activities into automated way. So here also cost will be saved and also time will be saved. So our team size 180 members to 30 members reduced because of DevOps tools, right? So here resource costing will be saved, right? And also time will be saved. We can quickly perform the activity. Clear it, everyone? Yeah. So what are the use of AWS and DevOps at industry level? See, it is mainly for cost saving, time saving. Client always look for the cost saving, time saving. So whenever we get requirement, any activity that should be completed within SLA, within the SLA, right? SLA, what is SLA? Yesterday discussed. Service level agreement, right? So every ticket will have SLA. ServiceNow tickets, Jira tickets, BMC remedy. So different ticketing systems we are using currently, right? So every ticket is having some SLA. So SLA is nothing but yeah, service level agreement, which is timeline. So yeah, tickets. So different types of tickets are there. So P1 tickets, P2 tickets, P3 tickets, P4 tickets. So different tickets are there. So based on the priority, SLA will be designed to the tickets. Clear it, everyone? Any other questions apart from this? Anyone having any questions? You can put in the chat apart from this. Okay. Next question here is second question. When DevOps process has been started in industry, when the DevOps process has been started. So DevOps process is not new process. It was started in 2008, right? So it is very old process, right? In 2008 it was started. So by the time we used to use very old tools, Puppet is one of the tool we used to use, right? So Puppet is not 100% automation tool. Puppet is having some manual process also, right? So currently we are using Ansible, Docker, Kubernetes. These tools are 100% automation tools. These tools are 100% automation tools. Even Jenkins, Maven, Git, right? Yeah, currently we are using very advanced tools like Kubernetes, Docker, Ansible, Terraform, right? Jenkins, Maven. These are all very, yeah, secure tools and also so very advanced tools in the market. Fine. Yeah, DevOps process has been started in 2008. Next question here is what business sectors DevOps been used, right? Yeah, so not only in IT industry, so everywhere, every industry they are using automation tools. Every sector. So automobile industry, chemical industry, medical industry, pharma industry. So everywhere DevOps tools are, yeah. So they are using, so automation is the number one choice. So one of my friend is working with Ready Labs. Ready Labs is pharma company, right? So they are using Kubernetes. One of my friend is working with automobile industry. They are using Jenkins. So everywhere automation is the number one choice, not only in IT industry. So every industry they are using DevOps tools to automate the manual activities into automated way. Fine. Next question here is who are the teams involved in DevOps process? So as a DevOps engineer, we have to coordinate with the developers, testers, and also build and release engineers. So what we will do as a DevOps engineer? So we don't require any coding part here. So as a DevOps engineer, we don't need to worry about coding part. So we don't do any coding, right? We don't do any testing, right? So developer develop the code, testers will test the code. That code we can deploy onto production or UAT or development or staging, right? So as a DevOps engineer, we have to coordinate with the developers, testers, build and release engineers, right? So the teams involved, DevOps team, like DevOps team will be involved, developers involved, and QA team, quality assurance team involved, right? Build and release team also involved into DevOps process. Fine. Next question here is, so what are the tools involved in DevOps? What tools we are going to learn? Yesterday we discussed this. Okay. So what are the tools involved in DevOps? These are the tools involved in DevOps. We are going to learn this many tools. Okay. So Jenkins, yeah, Git, GitHub, Jenkins, Maven, Ansible, Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform, Apache Tomcat Web Server, Grafana, Prometheus, JFrog, SonarQube. These are all the tools, very core tools, very advanced tools, right? So 15 live projects will be covered in our course, right? Yeah. So we are going to learn this many tools, but we don't use all the tools in the organization. Okay. So at least one or two tools only we can use. But why we need to learn this many tools? What is the importance here? We use one or two tools only, right? So in our project, we are using Jenkins and Kubernetes. One of my friend is working with Wipro. They're using Docker. One of my friend is working with TCS. They are using Terraform only. So we are learning this many tools, but we don't use all the tools in real-time projects. So as per the requirement only, we can use the tools. We don't use all the tools. Fine. Any questions up to here? Anyone? So every tool will go deep dive. Every tool will go deep dive. So not only installation configuration. So every tool will go deep dive, right? So Git will take 5 hours. Jenkins will take 10 hours, right? Yeah. So like this, every tool, Maven, Apache, Tomcat, so Nexus, Sonar, Grafana, Prometheus, right? Ansible, Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform. These 4 tools are very advanced tools, very core tools. Every tool will go deep dive. Fine. Yeah, I'm giving unmute option. If you have any questions, you can ask me now. So after that, we'll move forward. Anyone having any questions here?
I just wanted to ask if it's like continuation of yesterday's class or we starting fresh from today because yesterday was demo, right?
Yesterday was demo. This is also introduction. So question and answers. First, we can cover question and answers. After that, we'll jump into cloud platform. Cloud. What is
Oh,
cloud? Why cloud?
okay, so we are not installing like anything or something like today, right?
No, 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 no. We don't install
Like I
today.
mean like
So
creating the
tomorrow.
account and like creating account and like for us to practice.
No, no, no. After 2 days, we start
Oh,
AWS.
okay. So this is all introduction classes yesterday and today.
Yes, yes, correct.
Oh.
Anyone having any questions here? Up to here?
Ram sir.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, regarding the payment method, sir, one you said that credit card is also high, but how to
Yeah,
do
so
that credit card
I provided my
account?
number, right? You can reach out to me. I guide you how to make. So this is my personal number.
Sure,
You can take. Everyone
sure,
can
sir.
take
I'll
out.
call after this. Yes.
Yeah, you can WhatsApp me or you can call me. We'll discuss. Okay. Yeah, this is institute number. Both the numbers you can save. Everyone can save both the numbers. Any other questions so far? Yeah, fine. Next question here is, yeah. So what are the certifications available in DevOps? What are the certifications available in DevOps? Okay. So DevOps certification is not mandatory. If you are interested, you can write Kubernetes. If you are interested, you can write Kubernetes. If you are interested, you can write Ansible. If you are interested, you can write Jenkins. So about certification, don't need to worry about, right? So I guide you how to clear the exam. If you need any support, definitely I provide you support. If you want to clear the exam, if you need any support, definitely I provide you support also to clear the exam. Okay. So DevOps certification, Kubernetes is very important certification. That is not mandatory. You can write, you can clear AWS certification or Azure certification. That is enough to you. AWS Certified Solution Architect Associate, one first paper, and also Azure Admin. So if you want to write any exam, you can clear the cloud exam. So DevOps certification is not mandatory. So if you need any certification, let me know. I clear your exam, or else I provide you all the questions. You can prepare your own, and you can attend the exam. Fine. Next question here is, what certification we have to do as a DevOps engineer? Yeah, Kubernetes. Kubernetes is a important one. So cloud side, AWS Solution Architect Certificate. Azure side, Azure Admin. As a student, what should be my expectation while learning DevOps? Right. Yeah. So once complete our course, at least you can showcase in your resume minimum 3 years experience. Minimum 3 years experience you can showcase in your resume. So that level of training will be provided. So if you are a fresher, you will get very good hands-on, very good knowledge, right? If you are a 2 years experience guy, you can showcase 2 years experience. So minimum 3 to 3.5 years you can showcase in your resume. Experience guys. So yesterday one guy called me and he was asking, I have 12 years experience. I have 12 years experience. I'm in other technology. So can I switch to DevOps? Yes, you can switch. Last 3 4 years you can showcase DevOps experience. So how can you prepare your resume? How can we showcase our experience? I'll guide you. So I'll prepare your resume, right? So how can you apply? How can you crack the interview, right? So how can we pop up in the projects? Everything will be covered in the sessions. Okay. So until you get job, I provide you support, even though once you get into the project. So if you have any questions, you can reach out to me. So if you have any technical questions, definitely I guide you. So I cannot give you job support, right? I can guide you, I can give you technical support. So my students, yeah, so 20th batch, 25th batch students, still they are in touch. So currently, so 82 batch is going. Our batch number is 83. Okay. So long back, 3 years back, 4 years back students also, so they are in touch. One of the guy, so his name Prabhu, is in Australia. So still is in weekends, sometimes he call, he WhatsApp. So I'm working on Jenkins, I'm facing this issue, could you please provide any document, could you please provide any guidance? Okay. So definitely I can guide. Okay. So until you get job, I give you full support, even though once you get into the project. So if you have any confusions, if you have any questions, definitely I can guide you. I cannot give you complete job support. Job support is different, technical support is different, right? So job, if you need any job support, definitely I provide some contacts. My students are in different organizations, they give you job support. Fine. Yeah, so these are the technical questions which I prepared. So which I got from different students from different batches also. Clear, right? So these are the 8 important technical questions. Now let us jump into general questions. General questions. Yeah. Who is eligible to learn AWS and DevOps? Who is eligible to learn cloud and DevOps? So anyone can learn cloud and DevOps. Anyone can switch into DevOps role, cloud role. Anyone. So not only freshers, not only IT employees, not only experienced guys. So even though the people who are having some career gap also can learn DevOps and cloud, they can switch into cloud platform and DevOps role. Fine. So because our course starts from very scratch level, right? So very basic level. So what is server, what is network, what is switch, what is router, what is load balancer, what is IP address, what is subnet mask, gateway, so firewalls, right? So very basic level. So once complete, once complete this introduction. So what we will do, we'll start basics. After that, slowly we'll enter into AWS platform. So first we'll start with AWS. After that, DevOps tools. After that, Azure. After that, Google Cloud. 3 clouds, right? Multi-cloud, right? So why we require multi-cloud here? So why we require multi-cloud? Because every organization, they're using at least 2 cloud platforms, either AWS and Azure, or AWS and Google Cloud, or Azure and Google Cloud. So if you have 2 cloud platforms, you can easily cope up in the projects. You can crack any interview. So at least if you have any 2 clouds, important clouds, you can easily crack your interview. So we are going to learn 3 cloud platforms here, so that you can crack any interview. Fine. So who is eligible to learn AWS and DevOps? Anyone can learn and anyone can cope up in the projects. So not only freshers, not only experienced guys, non-IT guys also, the career gap people also can easily learn and easily cope up in the projects. So if you have any career gap, how can you build your resume? How can you apply to the positions? How can you switch into the project? I'll guide you. Okay. Yeah. Next question here is, what is the education background required to learn AWS and DevOps? Any education background, not only MTech, not only BTech, not only MCA, any education background, even yeah, B Pharmacy guys also in IT industry, B Pharmacy, B Pharmacy, BA guys also in, one of the guy is in our project, is having BCom graduation, BCom. So one of the engineers is working in our project is having civil background, civil engineer. Anyone can learn AWS, anyone can learn cloud and DevOps. They can switch into DevOps role, right? Clear, right, everyone? Next question here is, what are the prerequisites to start learning DevOps and cloud? Prerequisites, no prerequisites. So Linux commands required here. Few commands required, Linux command, nearly 30 to 40 commands required. So those will be covered in our classes. Linux also will be covered. So Linux modules, I'll show you Linux modules. In our classes, Linux also will be covered. See here, these are all the modules will be covered in our classes. So this will take 4 to 5 hours. Linux will take 4 to 5 hours. Not entire Linux course. We are not Linux admins, right? We are not Linux admins. We are DevOps engineers. So whatever commands required, whatever concepts required, those will be covered in Linux. Clear, right? Next question here is, what are the job opportunities in today's market? This is very important question. Many people are asking, what are the job opportunities in today's market, right? So still a recession is going, right? Not only for DevOps, every technology. So in US, some recession is going, right? So almost it is completing. Yeah, if you go and check in the Naukri, for example, Naukri website I'm showing. So if you search here DevOps, how many jobs are there here? 27,000 455. 1 day ago, 1 day ago, 1 day ago. See here, latest jobs, right? Yeah, if you search AWS, if you search AWS, how many jobs are there? 34,189. DevOps with AWS. Okay. Even DevOps also, like, it is combination. Okay. Next, if you search Azure, see 32,915, right? So 8 months back, 8 months back or 7 months back, we used to see 1 lakh jobs here. In place of this, we used to see 1,20,000 jobs like that. Currently, less openings. But after 1 month, after 2 months, up to March, we need to wait. So currently openings are there. We can apply. But if you want to get more, if you want to see more jobs in this Naukri, we need to, yeah. So from March onwards. So HR manager is telling that. So March till March, registration is going. So after March, definitely calls will be increased. So many opportunities. In our project also, so many positions are there, but those are old for a few months, 1 month or 2 months. So after 1 month, definitely, so we'll get more calls. More currently also getting calls. People are placing, right? So if you wait for 1 month at least, so we'll get more calls. So HR managers telling, right? Yeah. Currently also openings are good. Openings are good. People are getting calls, but after 1 month, we'll get many calls. Got it right, everyone? Clear, right, everyone? Next question here is, should I have to be a certified in AWS and DevOps to be eligible for job position, right? So in India, at least AWS, if you have AWS, it is good for you. Okay. So DevOps certification is not mandatory. So if you are interested, you can write. Okay. So why I'm telling AWS certification, for example, so four people attended interview. Four people attended interview. So in which four out of four selected, out of four people selected for the DevOps position. So only two positions are there. Only two positions are there. Four people shortlisted. In that case, what will happen? What they will do? They consider whoever having certifications, whoever having additional qualifications, right? So certification is not mandatory. So if you have certification, it would be added advantage. So in US and UK, certification is mandatory. In India, not mandatory. But if you have certification, it would be added advantage. It would be added advantage, right? So if you need certification, let me know. I clear your exam. Don't need to worry about. Okay. Next question. Can I get in? Can I get help in resume preparation and clearing certification exam? Yes, I prepare your resume. I provide you certification support also, right? So I provide you sample resumes. You can prepare your resume and you can forward to me. Once complete the course, I can review your resume. I can give you back once I review and update your resume so that you can start applying. How can you apply? How can you get the calls, right? How can we add the keywords in Naukri or LinkedIn? I'll guide you, right? And also, how can we crack the interview? How can we cope up in the project? So everything will be covered in our classes. Fine. What is the duration of this course? This course is 3 months, up to 3 months. So maybe plus or minus 10 days, plus or minus 10 days. So 7 a.m. IST to 8:30 a.m. IST, right? So 1 hour, 15 minutes class will be, live class will be there. So 15 minutes I give you time for asking questions. So every day 1 hour, 15 minutes class will be happened, and 15 minutes I give you for asking questions. Sometimes I'll take 1.5 hours completely if you don't have any questions, right? Like that we can cover. So it takes 3 months end-to-end training. So very in-depth. So in AWS, we cover nearly 40 services. In AWS, we cover most of the important services. So even Azure also we can cover most of the important services. Even Google Cloud also we cover most of the important services. Right? Yeah. Next question. What if I miss any class due to some emergency? What will happen? We'll get recording, right? Every day we'll get recording, right? So if any emergency you miss the class, right? Yeah, you can go through the recording the same day. You can go through the recording so that you can easily cope up. So live class, try to understand, try to attend a live class daily. Try to attend daily basis live class. So one, if you miss the class, you can immediately go through the recording. So recording will be available in the Drive, Google Drive. We provide you Drive access. Fine. So few more questions are there. So before going to that, I give you unmute option. If you have any questions, you can ask me up to here. Up to here, any questions you have, you can ask me. Training slides. Slides will not be shared. I share with you documents. PDF documents will be shared. Slides will not be shared. Any questions, anyone so far? Clear, right, everyone? Yeah. Next question here is, are we going to build any project from scratch? Yes. 15 to 18 projects will be covered in our course. So in this content, I put 15 projects only, but 15 to 18 projects will be covered in our course. So here I'm showing 15 live projects, right? So 15 to 18 projects will be covered. Fine. So in real-time projects, how can we build the same way we can build in our practice lab also, right? 15 live projects. Yeah. So in our local laptop, we don't need to install any packages. We don't need to install any softwares. So how can we perform, right? So we can connect AWS platform. We can install, configure all the tools and the packages in AWS only. So how can we connect AWS? How can we work on AWS? I'll show you. I'll guide you. Clear, right, everyone? So we required a laptop and internet connectivity. That's it. We don't need to install any package on our laptop, right? We don't need to install any softwares, any package in our laptop. So all the packages we can install on AWS. So AWS account is 1 year free. AWS account is 1 year free. Even Azure account also 3 months free. So like that, yeah, Google account also free. So we can create a free account, no need to pay anything for that AWS account. We can connect our account, we can work on the account. Clear it, everyone? Next question. Are we going to provide any soft copy of the material? So every concept, so from, yeah, once we start AWS, okay, so I provide you all the documentation concept wise. Even though basics will start basics, after a few sessions we'll start basics. What is server, what is network, what is switch, what is router. So all the basic documents also will be provided, right? So I'll provide you soft copy. You can download a soft copy into your laptop and you can go through. Fine. So all the material I provide you soft copy. Next one, how should I work on my practical and business requirements? Okay, yeah. So practical sessions you can connect to the AWS Cloud platform. So this is the AWS Cloud platform. Here we can practice. Here we can practice. So this is AWS Cloud, and this is our Azure Cloud. This is Azure Cloud. You can connect. How can we create account? How can we connect Azure? This is Google Cloud. These three clouds are very popular now, right? So AWS is in first place, Azure is in second place, and Google is in third place. So these are the Google services. So this is Azure. These are all Azure services. Okay. So currently Azure also, yeah, most of the project teams they're using Azure along with AWS. So if you learn AWS perfectly, you can handle any cloud platform. So because AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, functionality wise, all the cloud platforms are same. Terminology would be little different. Terminology would be little different. So if you are good in driving, you can drive any car, right? So if you drive Maruti Suzuki vehicle, you can drive any vehicle, right? Same way, if you are good in AWS, you can work on any platform, Azure, Google Cloud, right? All the platforms are same. Terminology wise, a little different. You understand, right, everyone? Every platform, these three platforms we are going, we will go deep dive, very deep dive. Fine. Next question here is, what kind of support I get after training completes? Yes. So until training completes, every day you can attend live class. I provide you guidance. So after training completes, what will happen? Until you get job, if you have any questions. So our group will be there. So every batch is having one WhatsApp group, right? See here? These are all groups available, right? These are all groups available, right? Three groups. 80th batch, 82, 81 batch, 82 batch. Our batch is 83 batch also group created here. So 83 batch multi-cloud with DevOps. See here, multi-cloud with DevOps, right? So 83 also created here. Okay. So people are already joined. People are already added, right? So once you make the fee, you will be added into WhatsApp group. So the group will be available. The group will not be deleted, right? So while practicing, if you have any issues, if you are facing any issues, you can take the screenshot and post into the group, right? So if you want to talk to me, if you need any additional assistance or support, you can reach out to me, you can call me, you can WhatsApp me. I provide you all the guidance. If you need any support, exam support, certification support, resume support, definitely I help you. You can call me, WhatsApp me, right? So once complete yeah, even though after complete the training, after training completes, I provide you support. So until you get job, I give you guidance, I give you support. Even though once you get into the project, if you need any support, if you need any guidance, or if you have any technical issues, so I can give you technical support, but I cannot give you job support. Technical guidance I give you. Okay. Next question here is, what are the current salary packages in the market? Yes, this is a very important question, very good question, right? So most of the people are asking, see, if I switch to DevOps, what is the package I get, right? So for example, developers, admins, testers, the salary package range is 1 is to 2. On an average package ranges, on an average package ranges 1 is to 2. The person who is having a 3 years experience, he will get 6 lakhs package. That is on an average package for developers, testers, admins. So if you switch to DevOps, the package would be 1 is to 3. 1 is to 3. If the person is having 3 years experience, you will get 9 lakh package. So my younger brother recently cracked the interview. My younger brother, he recently cracked the interview. He got very good package. He's having 3 years experience. He got 15 lakh package. Currently, he's working with TCS. Okay, 15 lakh package. So we can negotiate. So I'm telling on an average package, but people are getting very good packages. One of my ex-colleague recently switched to HSBC from our organization. He got 42 lakh package. He's having 12 years experience. He's having 12 years experience. He's handling Kubernetes currently. He's having Kubernetes tool, DevOps tool. He's getting 42 lakh package. So one of my student is in US. His name Hari. So he got very good package. He got very good package, 1.5 lakh per annum, 1.5 lakh dollars per annum. How much it would be? Indian currency? Anyone? 1.5 lakh dollars per annum. What would be the Indian currency per month? Nearly 8 lakhs to 10 lakhs rupees, right? Recently, one of my student cracked the entry with very good company. Okay, so one of the student in UK recently cracked the entry. He got very good package, right? So people are getting opportunities, right? So yeah, currently packages are very good. Whatever package you want to ask, you can ask. They are ready to give, but you need to be strong in these tools, DevOps tools and cloud platforms, right? Yeah, clear it everyone up to here. These are the questions. 13 questions only. 13 questions only. General questions. So you can ask me if you have any questions. You can ask me now. Yeah, classes would be Monday to Friday only. Classes would be Monday to Friday. Sometimes I'll take Saturdays also. Sometimes I'll take Saturdays also. I enable the mic. If you have any questions, you can ask me now. I give you unmute option. If you have any questions, you can ask me. So anyone required course content or anything required, you can reach out to me. You can call me or you can WhatsApp me. So on this number, I provide you course content and yesterday's video. I provide you. So this number you can take down everyone. This is my number. So if you need any additional information, you can reach out to me, call me, WhatsApp me, and I provide you course content, yesterday recording, right? Yeah, you can take down. Yes, ask me question. Anyone having any questions?
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Hello. Sir, freshers calls me, sir, present.
Freshers also having calls, but compare with less calls. Currently, less calls. So if you wait for
Mm-hmm.
1 month, definitely get more calls.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Okay.
sir.
So even the freshers also placed in last week. In last week, my students, freshers also placed into MNC companies, but less calls compare with. Okay. So if you wait for 1 month, definitely. So yeah, HR managers are telling like we hold the positions. We are planning to recruit. So in next month. So next month onward, definitely calls will be increasing.
Hello,
Any
sir.
other?
Sir, this is Surendran, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Go
sir.
ahead.
Sir, my age is 48. Is there any difficulties to get job?
No difficulties. Don't need to worry about. My students. So one of my student. So he's a 52 years student, 52 years old student. So he learned
Okay.
DevOps and he's joined into one. Yeah, he switched to company. So he's in IT industry only. So he
Okay.
learned DevOps and he switched to DevOps role recently
Okay.
with very good package.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
So for each and every tool we can get certification, sir?
No, not required. Each and every tool, no need to get certification. Okay. So if you are interested, you can write Kubernetes only. If you are interested, you can write AWS. Okay. I guide you how to clear the exam. How can we get the certification? I'll guide you.
Okay.
Fine. Yeah, so it's already 7:51, right? So tomorrow we are going to continue. Tomorrow we'll discuss about cloud computing. Okay. Yeah, so this question and answers first, if I clear these questions, you'll get yeah, more clarity, right? So that is why I clear these questions. So tomorrow we are going to work on cloud introduction. So what is cloud? Why the cloud is very popular now? Why the project teams are opting cloud? So why the project teams are hosting their applications on cloud platform? What are the advantages of cloud? What is the importance? We'll see tomorrow. Fine. So if you have any more questions, if you want to talk to me, if you have any confusions, you can reach out to me on my number. I'll guide you. I clear your questions. Okay. Yeah. if you need any course content or previous recording, yesterday's recording, so you can ping me. I provide you recording, yesterday's recording. Fine. Yeah, we can wind up here today. So tomorrow we'll continue this. Tomorrow we'll work on this. So tomorrow also, yeah. So the people who are not added into WhatsApp group. So if you are interested, you can add into WhatsApp group as soon as possible. The people who have not added into WhatsApp group already created, multi-cloud group already created. So if you are interested, you can add into WhatsApp group. Already account details provided, right? So institute account details provided, right? So you can make the fee. If you are interested, you can share the screenshot to me so that I'll add into WhatsApp group. Fine. Yeah.
Sir, offline how many members there, sir?
Yes, offline also you can come down. Offline also available.
Members ఉన్నారా సార్ present?
Yes, members are available. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Fine. So we can wind up here. If you have any more questions, you can reach out to me. You can ping me, WhatsApp me. We'll discuss.